Hello students, greeting for the day. I Mudit Mittal, head of IT department, welcomes you all in the video series of computer based numerical techniques. Today we will cover the introductions of number, their types, chopping the numbers and rounding of the numbers. So what do you mean by a number? A number is any value which can be presented in terms of digits, sometimes having the fraction values also. That can be represented in the form of the digits. मीन्स कोई सा भी नंबर, इंटीजर नंबर जिसको भी आप समझ सकें, जिसको भी आप पढ़ा जा सके, जिसके साथ भी बेसिकली कैलकुलेशन की जा सके, वो एक रिप्रेजेंटेशन डिजिट्स का नंबर कहलाता है. समटाइम्स इट कैन ऑल्सो हैव अ फ्रैक्शन वैल्यू लाइक पॉइंट, लाइक 12.5, 14.6 एंड ऑन. A number can be any value which can be represented mathematically and on which a computation can be applied. Means that particular number can be added, can be subtracted, can be multiplied. Means any mathematical operation can be performed on that particular digit on representation that can be easily called a number. So there are two types of numbers. First one, exact numbers. Second one is approximate number. In exact number, we basically consider those numbers which are exact to study, like 4. In example, you can see like 4, 457, 18, 1/2, 3/4, and etc. So by definition, we can say that exact numbers are those in which no uncertainty and no approximation is made. What we mean by approximation here? इट मीन्स दैट वी आर नॉट अप्रॉक्सीमेट द वैल्यू. हम किसी भी पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू को अप्रॉक्सीमेटली जज नहीं कर रहे हैं कि लाइक इतना ले लिया या इतना ले लिया, कि लगभग 3.142 को हमने कुछ अप्रॉक्स काउंट कर लिया. हमने मीन्स उस वैल्यू में से कुछ भी कट शॉर्ट नहीं किया है, देन इट इज़ कॉल्ड नो अप्रॉक्सीमेशन. सो एग्जैक्ट नंबर आर दोज आर एग्जैक्ट, मीन्स फुल वैल्यू इज टू बी टेकन, फुल इंटीजर्स. while approximate numbers represent a certain degree of accuracy but not exactly, like the value of pi. The value of pi is 3.14 and on, but we consider normally 3.14. Similarly, 1/3, that is equals to 0.33333 and on 3. Normally we take 3.34. 1/7 we normally rounded off. So in the introduction of number, we basically have seen that there are two types of numbers: exact number, approximate number. Exact numbers, those are short number, means there is no approximation required, and in approximate number, those are cut it short in somehow to take the exact value for the calculation purposes. Now the point is how the approximation is done. The approximation process basically comprises in two terms, like chopping and rounding of the numbers. Chopping, as name indicates, chop off. Like हम जैसे घर पे किसी भी चीज़ को छुरी से चॉप कर देते हैं, काट के अलग कर देते हैं, सिमिलरली यहाँ पर भी हम नंबर्स को बेसिकली आगे वाले नंबर्स को काट करके अलग कर देना है, और जितने के साथ हमें ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करना है उतने ही नंबर को हम अपने पास ले रहे हैं. तो नॉन एग्जैक्ट नंबर्स कैन बी अप्रॉक्सीमेटेड. जाहिर सी बात है, एग्जैक्टेड नंबर्स के साथ तो किसी भी तरह की अप्रॉक्सीमेशन रिक्वायर है ही नहीं. तो नॉन एग्जैक्ट नंबर्स कैन बी अप्रॉक्सीमेटेड विथ फाइनाइट नंबर्स ऑफ डिजिट्स इन टू वेज. What are those ways? Either by the chopping or by the rounding off. Chopping is different method to make the non-exact numbers to the approximated numbers, and rounding off is another method to take non-exact numbers to approximate one. So first of all, we will consider the chopping, then rounding off. In chopping, basically what does, suppose there is a number 1.14, like n number of digits are to be taken, then we basically keep the digits required n, cut the digits from n+1 plates to rest numbers. Okay, so chopping definition wise, in the first n digit are to be kept and chop off the remaining digits. सपोज यहाँ पर आपके पास कोई 10 डिजिट की वैल्यू है 1.1246 लाइक ऑन, बट मेरे को केवल 3 डिजिट चाहिए, 1 पॉइंट के बाद एक वैल्यू और चाहिए, तो मैंने 1.1 तक लिया, बाकी क्या वैल्यूज़ थे वो हमने बिल्कुल पूरी तरह से इग्नोर कर दिया. मीन्स चॉपिंग में हमने केवल अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से उतनी ही डिजिट्स को लिया, बाकी सब हमने चॉप कर दिया. इन राउंडिंग ऑफ, हाँ राउंडिंग ऑफ थोड़ा सा प्रोसेस टिपिकल है. इसमें हमें देखना होता है क्या, इन दिस वी कैन राउंड ऑफ द nth डिजिट बाय एग्जामिनिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ द रिमेनिंग डिजिट्स. यानी अब चॉपिंग की तरह हम यहाँ पर वैल्यूज़ को अपनी मर्जी से कट ऑफ नहीं कर सकते हैं। हमने यहाँ पर बेसिकली n डिजिट तक की वैल्यूज़ तो लेनी ही है, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ हमें वो जो राउंडिंग ऑफ है वो डिपेंड करेगी कि आपकी n+1 से वैल्यूज़ क्या क्या थे, यानी जितना हिस्सा आप कट करने वाले हैं उसमें बेसिकली कौन कौन से नंबर्स थे, उसके हिसाब से यहाँ पर काम होगा। तो राउंडिंग ऑफ इज़ द अपडेटेड मॉडिफाइड वर्जन ऑफ द चॉपिंग। मीन्स इन चॉपिंग वी बेसिकली इग्नोर्स एनीथिंग, but in rounding off we will not ignore anyone, we will basically do the right method. What is that? Rounding off process. In rounding off, a number adopts the following processes. What is that? If the digits at nth plus 1th place is less than to 5, like for example you can see in first example 38.62345 is the value which is an exact value, and we have to approximate this up to 4 significant digits. 4 significant digits means we are just requiring the 4 digits for some operation, so this is called the significant digits. Okay, so we have to chop off, we have to round off that particular number up to 4 significant digits from the very left hand side. Means 38.62. These are 4 digits which has to be taken, and 3, 4, 5 has to be chopped off. So in this particular problem, as per definition wise, first rule is we have to observe the n+1 place, यानी हम यहाँ पर वैल्यू को ऑब्जर्व करेंगे n+1 पे, यानी 3 से वैल्यू को हम ऑब्जर्व करना शुरू करेंगे. If it is less than to 5, in definition you can see, if it is less than to 5, leave all digits after nth digit. यानी अगर वो 5 से कम है, जैसा कि हम देख सकते हैं कि 3 5 से कम है, तो हम उस आगे आने वाली सारी की सारी वैल्यूज़ को इग्नोर कर देंगे. Then the value will be 38.62. Similarly, in another example, 16.5212. We have to round off it up to 3 significant digits. The value of n is here 3. So here we can see 16.5, यानी हमें हमारे पास 3 डिजिट तो ये आ गए n नंबर के, यानी n+1 डिजिट हमारे पास आ गया है 2, which is less than to 5. According to the definition, if it is less than to 5, we have to cut off all the remaining digits. Means we will ignore 2, 1, 2 as it is, and the answer will be 16.5. I think that is clear. In the second step, if the digits at n+1th place is more than 5. In the earlier example we have considered that if the value of n+1th place was less than to 5, but in this example we will consider if it is more than 5, then add 1 to the nth digit. Likewise, in the example you can see if the value is 147.663 and we have to round off it up to the 4 significant digits, means 4 significant digits from the very left hand side, 147.6. These are nth significant digits. Now n+1 digit is 6. It is greater than to 5. Then what will be done? Then 1 will be added at the place of the nth digit. Now the answer will be 147.7. Let's have another look of the another example. 11.5292. We have to round off it up to the 4 significant digits. Then how many digits have to be taken? 4. 11.52. These are the requiring digits, and the value of n+1th place is 9. Then it is greater than to 5. Then what will be happen? The 1 will be added to the nth place, means 2 will be 3. Then the answer will be 11.53. I think that it is clear. And in the last one, if the digit at n+1th place is exactly 5. There are 3 possible ways. Either the value of the n+1 place will be less than to 5, more than to 5, or exactly 5. So this is the last case when the place value of n+1 is exactly 5. Then they observe the n digit. We will observe the n digit here. In the previous 2 examples, we will not observing the nth digit. We are just observing the value of the n+1 digit. In this one, we are observing the value of n+1th place. If it is 5, then we will observe the value of nth digit. Then if it is odd, then add 1 to the nth digits, and if it is even, no change in nth digit. For example, we have taken two examples to make it clear. Likewise, in the example 8.2356, and we have to round off it up to the three significant digits. Three significant digits means 8.23. Now the nth plus 1th place is 5. Now we have to focus on the nth place. If it is odd, then we will add 1, and if it is even, we will make no change. Then we can see there is 3, then it is an odd number, then it will be added by 1, then the answer will be 8.24. In the second example, we can see that there was 8.3656. Then we have to round off it up to the three significant digits. Then the three significant digits will be 8.36. Now the n plus 1th place is 5. Now observe the place of n. It is an even number. Then there will be no change in the three significant digits. There will be 8.36 as it is, and 5 and 6 will be chopped off. So this is the simplest method to rounding off the number of an exact number to an approximate number. Here we have sorted out the number of a big digits like 8.3656 into the a shortest form like 8.36 for the better calculations, better modifications. So this is about the first topic of the computer based numerical technique. In the next lecture, in the next video, we will study more about that. Thank you.